Delia, thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you.
We know that Barbara likes to get her ego questioning and interested in the conversation. So I'm going to gently ask her ego to sit to the side, please, across the table, perhaps from her, so she can watch, still protect her, but keep out of the conversation while we do this work for her. Thank you so much for your help with that.
You're welcome.
So we went through and we cleared her chakras, opened them up. And then one of the things that I have for blocks for her is that she's allowing cords to come in and take energy from her. Could you take a look at what's happening there? Does she have cords where she's giving her energy away?
She's given her energy away to love for all creation.
To love for all creation. To assist?
Support them, not support them, but to let them know that she loves them. She does this every morning.
Yes, I understand where her heart is such a large heart and so generous. So this is a good cord to go ahead and leave where she's giving it out. Is that correct?
She's done it herself. You mean giving her energy out to all creation?
Yes.
She's doing it herself without realizing.
And what is your recommendation? Is this beneficial for her or is this hurting her?
Recommendation would be to express herself with words and not to express it too much with her heart, giving her heart energy away.
Okay.
Express it with words without having to let the energy come out so strong.
Okay. So how should we address this cord then? What's your recommendation? Do we need to
cut the cord?
Yes.
Maybe after each session, she gives us the energies to cut the cord herself to make sure that it is cut and it stays within her instead of constantly giving it out all day.
Okay, yes, that's a much more beautiful way of doing things. Let's go ahead and cut that cord for now. She's already sent that energy out and has been doing it perpetually for some time. So let's go ahead and cut that cord. How do you want to cut it? Should we ask for Archangel Michael's assistance or shall she cut?
That would be good to have our Archangel Michael's assistance or whomever would like to assist or cut.
Okay. I'll ask Archangel Michael to step forward. Archangel Michael, please step forward and assist us with this cord cutting. I feel that energy now. Archangel Michael, thank you for your assistance. I'm sure this is a large cord. Can you take a look at that and go ahead and cut it, seal it with the violet light or your blue light of truth, however you like to do that. And tell me when he's done.
Okay, we are done.
Okay, thank you so much. Thanking Archangel Michael for his assistance.
Thank you, Archangel Michael. Much love. Thank you.
Beautiful. You've recently had some work done on your eyes, and I'm asking Delia to go ahead and take a look and see how is that healing progressing.
Can I open my eyes now?
No.
What I see is I don't see like a white light going out. What I see is just a few feet out from my heart, but it's not going any farther. I think eventually it's going to back up and go and stay in, but I understand to say it with words, to put the love out there in words instead of giving the energy away.
Yes, beautiful. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in and let's let this dissipate back into your field and back into your heart. Gently letting the cord come back fully into your heart, bringing that energy back, filling you back up once more.
It's almost like it's snapped back really fast.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So Can you take a quick look too? Because I know as light workers, our light tends to be bright. And so oftentimes entities will come and attach themselves to our trail of light. Do you see any attachments on either Barbara or myself?
I see some attachment on Barbara, but it doesn't look like they're totally attached. Just around her very close.
Okay. And are these beings ready to go back to source?
They need to go back to source.
Okay. Let's go ahead and ask them if they would go ahead and remove any energy of themselves from her field. Bundle it all up and bring it back to their own hearts, their own energy, leaving Barbara's. They don't need any of her energy. And then going ahead and asking for a healing angel to come and assist them with their route back to source. Do that now. And tell me when they're gone.
Kind of a struggle.
Archangel Raziel, go ahead and step in.
Okay. There's one that's still kind of hanging around, but they're getting him to go. Okay, he's gone.
Do I have any hanging around by me too?
Not that I can see right now.
Beautiful. That's good. I usually try to do a cleanse every day because of the work that I do. So
Yes.
that doesn't mean that they don't show up occasionally nonetheless. Wonderful. So I had that her hand chakras needed to be opened. We did some work. Did we get enough of it open for her work?
You cleared them enough. There is some residue there, but she's feeling like energy in her palms.
Wonderful.
It's like going around in circles.
And then physically, she recently had some eye surgery, and I think something happening with her ears. So I want to take a look at that directly. What's happening first with the eyes? How are those cells?
They're fine.
They look good?
Yes.
And then let's go ahead and step over to the hearing.
The hearing has been I was born with bad hearing. She was.
Okay, but I have quantum physics doctor capabilities. So we're going to do repair on those ears. So which ear? Is it both?
What was that again?
Which ears have problems? The right ear or the left or both?
Both.
Okay, let's take a look at that.
60% out of the right ear, 40% out of the left ear.
Okay, well, let's take a look and see how much physical healing she's able to get today, please. Can I bring them up to 100 or is that too much?
That's fine.
Let's go ahead and begin the building, the repair for the ears. Taking a deep breath. Atukuyan niara it kruyana achikriyata iritu nuro ko ora hayana it chikriyata yanara ta 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 it kruyara mata it kruyata ishanarate oro onya hayata et tiyanara ta 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 it kruyana ta 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 iret uru tu nyarata apa oire ki hayana nata achiki oyana nata eta hayaraka yanata ata iananata ataktuianana apa oirata nyarata kiti ata ianiara akairo norti echakiria pai tiarakaina istiania Take it another deep breath and breathe out. It is done, it is done, it is done. So the repair that I did for your ears is going to be over the process of, I'm hearing 2 months. So over the next 2 months, what's going to happen is the cellular structure will be being repaired internally within your ears. And then your ability to hear will be back to 100%.
That'd be nice.
Is there anything that Dahlia would like to say about that healing for the ears?
The healing of the ears will benefit her greatly, for she has struggled with it all her life. She gets depressed about it and other things within her body that have been defective. I think with this, she will be a little happier, maybe a lot happier, because she'll be able to hear. Because I know it's very frustrating for her. Even the hearing aids don't work sometimes for her.
Beautiful. Now, I was hearing 2 months. Is that what you are seeing as well?
Okay.
Do you see that same time frame?
I say 2 months, but I may extend a little bit longer. Because, like I said, her ears are deformed inside. They didn't, during her time in the room, they did not, what's the word I want to say?
Form correctly.
Form correctly, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, this will be fun to see the progress.
See, sometimes when somebody talks too fast, she can't get it because her mind doesn't go that fast. That's what she tells everybody.
I understand. Okay, so did I miss anything on the healing and clearing of her physical body?
There's a lot going on with her physical body. She's looking forward to the med beds, because Spirit has said that they will take care of all that and regenerate parts for her, and she will feel better, which will be a great benefit for her. Because she will be happier.
Is there anything else that I can help with at this time?
Possibly the pain in her liver, because it is a little bit, what's the word?
Over too much toxin?
Too much, yes. Her liver and her kidneys, but her liver hurts her more than her kidneys.
Well, let's do them both. What color light would you like to bring in? Shall we bring in Archangel Raziel green, or do you have another color in mind?
Archangel Michael is good. What about the Arcturians? The
Arcturians? Okay. Yes, I work closely with their healing methodologies as well. So going ahead and bringing in the Arcturians healing light, I'm going to ask for the Metatron Melchizedek mandala frequency.
The Arcturians had her in a med bed the other day, all day.
Wow. So we're going to go ahead and begin the Metatron Melchizedek mandala frequency. Starting that now and sending that specifically to your liver and your kidneys, clearing and cleansing the toxins from the organs, and then tell me when they're clear.
Kidneys are almost cleared. The liver's taking a little bit longer.
Good. We'll just relax in that energy a moment.
Okay. The liver released, and it went out the body. Kidneys are releasing too.
Will it be releasing physically?
Yes.
Through her body then?
Yes.
Okay.
It's almost like a energy going from the kidneys all the way out the body to the bottom of her feet, more or less.
So it'll be more of an energetic release than an actual. Yes. Perfect. And what about the rest of her organs? Are they doing okay?
Yes.
So let's go ahead and take a look at her questions.
Okay, so are we done with Dahlia?
Yes, are you okay? Do you need a break?
Just no, my eyes are watering.
Oh yeah, that's just the energy connection. So if it's not Dahlia that assists, I'd like to ask her guide team who would like to step forward to assist with these questions that she has regarding her healing and some of these other aspects. Who would like to step in? I had the names Cthulhu, Jesus, Korkellun, Spirikos.
How about all of the above?
All of the above. I invite you in at this time.
Can I open my eyes?
Yeah,
it's okay, I've opened them.
You're the one that has to stay connected in. So, but you
I'm
can.
Sorry.
That's
Not a
okay.
good
You can open
patient.
your eyes and close them again. It's not a big to do. You just have to just take a breath and let's wait and see who comes in. Let's see who wants to step forward first.
I didn't realize that you'd be doing like me channeling.
Yeah, it actually just works that way naturally. So I don't have to ask you to channel. The channeling happens because the energy in the field is open and clear.
Okay, give me a few minutes to go back. So how can I help you today?
Korkellun, thank you so much for stepping forward. So I've been working with Barbara and we've been working on her body, getting her cleared. And she had some questions that we hadn't gotten to when she kind of broke away, but now we've got her back in a meditative state. And thank you so much for stepping forward. One of the questions that she had was, as we've all been working with our white magic, helping to bring this beautiful new energy into Mother Earth, she's wondering where she is at her heart space. She was hearing two different numbers and she's not really sure like what percentage she's at.
Well, the last time I spoke, it was at 50%. So all she has to do is to go through the testing, and that will be done soon.
How is the testing arranged?
Arranged by the Council for White Magic, and they decide when, if they're ready. And if they don't pass the test, then they will get tested again later on. Pretty much everybody fails the first time. So she has not gone through the testing yet, but she will soon.
Wonderful. Yes, I see that there's many of us in the same group, that our global channeling group, that are nearing those numbers. Not quite
Yes.
at 50 yet. Close, but not quite. I know I'm starting to move up there too.
Yes. A lot of you guys are starting to come near to the 50%. Some of you are already there, but nobody has yet passed the test. So, like I said, they will be tested again.
Yes. And do we get tested within 3D or do we get tested within astral?
Astral. They also test you in the 3D by watching you and listening to you and see how you're doing
Yes.
with the magic.
Beautiful. Yes, it's, are there any new words that we should be working with that you would like to give us?
Well, Mark is writing the book and working with me on a daily basis. So all the new words will be in there for everybody to learn. I can't give them to you right now.
That's okay. You said Mark is writing the book?
Yes, Mark. He is. I'm working with him. I channel through Jim. And Mark asks questions and we make corrections or we add new words. Mark is very good at adding new lines and words to make it a more stronger, more powerful flourish for all of you, which is very helpful. He's very good at this.
I understand. And now, does my Merlin aspect work with you then too?
Merlin, he works with me. Yes, we work together.
And do you see that aspect of me within?
I'm sorry?
And are you able to see his aspect within me?
The aspect? Do you have aspect of myself for Merlin?
I do have an aspect of Merlin. I don't know. Is that an aspect of you too?
I'm sorry. She's getting a little nervous.
That's okay. It's her ego always wanting to step in. We're just going to tie her ego up back in the back again. Not time to be released yet. Quit fighting.
Yes, the ego wants to come on. It wants to be noticed.
We've noticed and recognized you, dear one. So please kindly wait your turn.
I'm telling her to go back to the bus, the back of the bus.
Yes.
Sit there and just watch.
Exactly. Watch and learn this patience.
So is that the information you're looking for?
So yeah. So, I was just asking if you were able to see my Merline. And is Merline connected with you then too?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Well, then that means I'm connected with you. Am I just learning this now?
No. You want to connect with me? That's fine.
Yes, thank you, please. Okay, so she was wondering how she can heal herself. Does she go within or does she call on another to assist with her healing? I mean, granted, we're doing this healing today, but what's your recommendation for how she can heal herself going forward?
Be positive, be confident, eat correctly. She has stopped eating a lot of sweets and sugar. Every so often she gets a headache. She's tried to cut out a lot of that stuff. Sugar, carbs, junk food. Just focus on seeing she could do this. She can heal herself. She's done it before. She needs to focus on her healing and seeing it healed and have confidence and know that it is working, that it is reversing. She's able to do this. She's done it before. She just does not have the faith that she needs to learn, the faith of this coming in and know that she's a strong being. You all are strong. You're all strong healers. You all have that power to heal within yourself and others.
Yes, beautiful. Thank you. And then the next question she had was, she wanted to see things in another dimension. Is she already doing that?
Yes, she is. She sees them in other dimensions, but what she needs to do is totally silence her mind and go in. She does see things, but she'd like to see them more often. She'd like to be able to say hi and talk to them. She really has an interest in this area. She loves creation so much. So as soon as she's able to shut the ruminating thoughts off, and she will be able to see more and know in her heart that she will be able to see and hear. She already hears stuff in her apartment, but she just assumes it's the neighbors.
Aha.
She's starting to feel stuff too.
Wonderful. So she's getting there. It's just more trusting.
She doesn't trust. She doesn't have confidence. She needs to build that confidence.
Can you take a look at the healing that we did? Are there any gaps, any spaces that are open that we did not fill back up?
The challenge sections. Is that what you're asking for? Look at the channeling sections.
So what I'm asking is, after we had cleared her blocks, usually there's room for bringing something in. Do I have room to bring confidence in?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that now. If you will assist, I will appreciate that. Since you're here.
We'll appreciate it.
Thank you. Bringing that confidence in now. Strength, conviction. Shall we bring it in with the beautiful colors of spring flowers?
Yes.
Let's do that. Let's bring in a bouquet of confidence. Daffodils, crocus, some early blooming tulips, snowdrops. Ooh, maybe some dandelions. they're long lasting and forever. Can't get rid of that. That'll help the confidence be perennial. How's that look?
Very good. Very nice.
Thank you. And now she had some old emotions that were coming up. Would you like to tell her what that was? Is that still that lack of confidence? Or is
Good
that
emotions
the old
coming up
emotions?
is from past lives. Is that what you're asking? Past lives
Yes,
and this life?
yes.
Never got, appraised by her parents or her relatives. Because the lack of confidence from day one when she was born, she was always sick. She lost a lot of confidence when her disease took over, came about. She's a very energetic, strong person with confidence. Once she got sick, she lost a lot of that. She lost a lot of her energy, her health. So by focusing on getting herself healed and following the way she's eating, trying to get all natural, organic stuff, not so much organic, but more vegetables in her, and thinking positive and focusing on that and exercising, I think that she will turn it around. Does this answer the question?
Yes. Thank you so very much. And her last question, if you don't mind answering one more. She wanted to know, if you don't mind answering one more question, she wanted to know how to do shadow work. Is that something that she needs to focus on? Or is that already clearing because these old energies that needed to be healed are coming up to be expressed?
I think shadow work, I'm getting the impression she doesn't really understand what it is. She just read a little blurb about it and she thought, oh, that'd be interesting. But I think she needs to find more information about that before she does the shadow work. She needs to learn what it's all about.
Yeah, there's a lot more to it, and it's working with your, it's a little more working with your dark aspects and going into clear and heal some of that. So that can be pretty intensive.
Yes.
Is there anybody else who wants to step forward at this time to come and give a message? And then I can go ahead and let you go.
Do you feel anybody? I heard Spiricos. It was all coming.
All right. Let's go ahead and thank you, Korkellun, for your assistance. I appreciate the opportunity to work with you going forward, and thank you for your help with answering these questions and sending in that confidence to Barbara.
You're welcome.
Many blessings to you.
Blessings.
And then asking Spiricos if you'll step forward, please, whenever you're ready.
I am here. This isn't a strong channel. She's her higher self, not her higher self, but her ego wants to come through. So this is Spiricos. Hi, everybody. Hi,
hello.
Hi, my love.
Hello, hello.
I'm so glad that she's getting these answers, questions answered, and hopefully this will move her forward in the right direction that she needs to go to build her confidence, get her healed, get her energy back, and to be happy. She is happy, but she's not happy inside.
Yes. I feel that on some days, and I'm never quite sure if it's my energy or the collective energy that I'm feeling when that happens.
Yes. A lot of things that in her past that took away her happiness.
Yes.
But she's got to let that go. It's in the past. Leave it in the past.
Yes.
It wasn't you. It wasn't you. So once she does this, she'll be a lot happier.
Is this past life that's coming up that she's feeling that
past life, but also this life? One of them was the marriage.
Yes.
And it runs in the family. Depression runs in the family. Even though she's tried to fight it, not be part of that. She needs to learn to speak with her DNA and talk to her DNA.
I was just going to say, I work with DNA and I have that healing capability. I have the ability to cleanse, clear, activate, and work with past lives to cleanse and clear those as well, to do the healing that needs to be done. So if you would like to give me some guidance, is there a cord to a past life that we can track through?
That the cord goes back to her past lives and her current family. It's a history in her family of depression.
Yeah, let's go ahead and work on that. Let's do that now,
Okay,
if you're
let's
open to
do
that.
That'd be great.
When she gets to the end, right in front of this past life that needs to be addressed, we're going to just kind of stand there in front of this past life and take a look at what it is. Where is she? Take a look around.
She's kind of in the past. Is that what you're looking for? She's just thinking about the past and her relatives.
Through her own current life. Okay, that's fine. That's where she needs to go first.
Yeah. Also, for some reason, she was thinking it's a curse.
That is entirely possible that there's a curse there. So let's go ahead and address that. Let's start with the immediate family. I'm going to go ahead and ask the family to step forward, step into this session. We realize that you have had difficulties within your own life and that you also have your own ancestral DNA to address. We're not here to address your ancestral DNA, but we're going to be working on Barbara's and she will help with yours. But as she's looking at the family, right now, we want to send love and light. And the source light is going to come down and wash away this sludge, these feelings of differences, of lack, of no abundance, these being not supported, envious, any of those types of feeling, apathy, mad, hurt, thanking their higher selves for coming forward, rinse and clear. And as this sludge falls off to them, it's just going to go into Mother Gaia, where she's going to lovingly transmute it back into love and light, and the plants and animals will assist. Take a deep breath. Now asking this family, how do they feel and look now? How does this energy feel between them?
It feels lighter.
Wonderful.
It feels lighter.
Now, each time the family meets going forward, we're going to add a drop of sunshine in, and it will become healthier and healthier, this relation, any of the relations with the family. A drop of sunshine, adding healing to any future conversations or interactions. I thank you all for coming. I release you now.
Thank you.
And then let's go ahead and drop a quick look into this curse. Oftentimes when past lives have gifts, the family tries to hold and bind them and curse them to prevent their gifts because they don't understand them. So they try to shut them down. Is that how you see this curse? Is it black magic?
She was
Okay.
thinking maybe this curse was from when she was a witch. They're doing the witch hunting back in Salem. And she turned all the witches that she was with, she turned them all in just to save her life. Could that curse have come from them?
Ah, yes, entirely. Let's go ahead and ask the Salem witches to step forward, please. And then let's go ahead and ask her past life to meet with the ladies. Will they step forward? Advise them that we're healing them today. We're going to brighten and freshen and return their magic. So with this invitation, we're sending out love and asking forgiveness. We're asking them to give forgiveness based on fear, lack of understanding, and that they all experienced the witch hunt, and that they also all agreed by contract ahead of these decisions to experience this. And of course, in our 3D bodies, it's difficult to remember the things that we had agreed to. And so we ask to be unbound from this curse at this time. We ask to be released and given that freedom back so that we can also return their magic back to them. We do this now? Thank you. Ana uiri kia hira tikuru yana nara. A tikiani ara tatatuiana rai tikia hai tu atara nai tato tianara kahiana no atai o.
So, Wendy, is there anything else that I can help you with?
I don't see anything else at this time. Do you?
No, I don't. I need to get back.
Okay. I thank you so much. Thank you for your patience as we did this work with her. Blessings to you.
Blessings, and thank you, Wendy, for being there for her.
Yes, you're so welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So my higher self, can I come back now?
Yes. So we were just talking, we're laughing because we were just talking about how Barbara knew a couple of people who had kind of like this animosity toward her right away. And she was like, didn't understand why. And then she went and had a reading done. And then one of these individuals, she found out was actually one of the witches from this trial. So we think this healing is going to make quite a bit of improvement in these relationships going forward.
She's now checking up to me. Hi, Barbara. So get away. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's it's always interesting, I think, when after, when we're done with the session, when like you kind of like go, oh, like I didn't realize that, or like that you had been just, handing your energy out, that's all like, I'm sure you didn't realize that you were doing that you just like were perpetually.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, just giving it away.
Because it's like every morning I do it through a process,
Uh-huh.
And one of them is sitting up to all creation, that kind of stuff. And
yeah.
I do thank you, like thank you for this, all kinds of stuff. So it's like I didn't know that. So now I'll do it, I'll say it with words, but I won't. I'll send the light up and like cut the cord every time, maybe afterwards.
Yeah,
so, okay,
afterwards. So you can send it out and then cut your cord afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like we do with Reiki, we say, I haven't done it for a while. Oh, the bond between me and you have been cut. When I do work on people, the bond between me and you has been cut. To kind of cut the cord there. So maybe I'll start saying that after. Something like that.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. And then just use the violet flame to kind of seal the deal, seal both ends. Yeah.
My sister taught me this violet flame poem, and I can't remember it. It's been so long. Transmuting it stuff.
Well, there's also the Saint Germain. I think there's like a website where there's like a perpetual flame going at the website. So that would be good if anybody's interested in checking that out. If they haven't, worked with the violet flame or if they're interested in it. But yeah, that's really cool. I did think it's funny. I did think it's funny how you're like, okay, I'm awake now. Am I supposed to open my eyes?
Like a little puppy. I know what I was going to ask her because one session we had with Jim, I said something about getting a pet, and he says, no, I'll be with him. And it's like, so the lady upstairs has this little kitten. He's only 5 weeks old.
You can go visit the kitten.
Would you like him? I said, I would, but I go, let me see him first. I can't do it.
Yeah, they're a lot of work. They just are.
Dogs are a lot of work.
Yeah.
Thank you for the session.
Yeah, you're welcome. So those who may not be aware, once I hit my 150 on my YouTube, I offered 2 healing sessions, and Barbara was the second one who was the first to accept, to say, kind of raise my hand and I'd like to have a session. And so which I think is awesome because, of course, since she's already part of our global channeling group, I know who she is. And so, we've worked together and, and we've experienced, this wonderful friendship. And so, with that, I mean, it's just really lovely to be able to work at this level, because the other stuff that we do, we don't ever go in depth like this. Like, we might talk about different things, but we just don't go in depth into like killing each other necessarily like this. So it was a very lovely experience, and I thank you for.
So thank you, and I just want to let you know that I admire you with with who you are.
Oh, thank you.
All that you give and all that you can do and stuff is just very, very. I admire that a lot.
Thank you.
It's like, gee, I wish I could be like Wendy to give all that stuff, be able to do all that stuff, but that's not where I'm at,
Yeah, well, that may be down the road. So a few more months, it's hard to say where we're going to be at in 3 to 6 months, because everything's happening so quickly and so fast. And yeah, so
question, I don't know if you'd know this, but is Ashtar, I was reading something about Ashtar, and they said he was part of the Galactic Federation. From what I heard, that he's not part of the Galactic Federation. He does his own thing, separate from them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Marlene would know.
Yeah, I don't connect in with him like that. I've had him come up, I think, once or twice during channeling where I think I hear his name, but then I never channeled him. So I don't know if he's, out in the universe with his own crew or whatever, maybe he's got his own star fleet. I don't know.
He does.
If he's separate, if he's separate from the Federation or not, I couldn't answer one way or another. Yeah.
Marlene would know. I'll talk to her.
There you go.
Thank you for that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, very much. So, all right. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Much love to you. Hugs and kisses.